Hello everyone, and welcome to the 8th installment of the Turf Battles Triumphus Project weekly update. My name is Ricky. To those of you that don't know me as Ricky, I'm also shocked at. Um, Before we start all the content updates for this weekend, we want to take a moment just to thank everyone for their support and donations up to now. We have actually reached our Indiegogo campaign goal, which is 5,000 USD. Right now, we're actually over what we were trying to raise, so we're at 5,171 USD, and there's still 4 days left. Players can still donate towards the server. If you'd like to donate, you can go ahead and still do that through Indiegogo or through PayPal, whichever you prefer. Please also keep in mind that if you haven't donated for the perks that allow you into the beta testing phases, you won't be permitted access into those phases unless you maybe win a contest or something. But right now, it's strictly to players that donate. So since we've reached the goal, and there's 4 days left, we're going to try and reach another goal. If we reach 6,500 USD by before the campaign ends, we will give a special edition Turf Battles CD box, game box, to any player that donated $50 or more. So if you donate $50 or more, if you have donated $50 or more, then you'll receive a game box for Turf Battles, special edition. What's going to be inside is, of course, the game installer, which comes on a CD. It's also going to have a little booklet that outlines the game's lore, controls, and just some useful things to know. As well, it's going to have a little surprise cosmetic item for players. This item won't give any attributes. It's not going to give strength or dex or vitality or speed or defense or attack power or anything. It's simply for looks. And I don't think anyone's ever seen this item in Turf Battles yet. It's going to be called a Donor's Crown. I'll show you it when we get in game later. But any player that gets the CD game will also receive the Donor's Crown. Each player will only be able to get one, of course, but that should be interesting. So that will happen if we reach 6,500 USD before the campaign ends, which is in 4 days, so on the 1st of July. What else? I don't think there's much more I want to talk about before we actually do the content update. But I've been noticing that a lot of people have been posting their ideas, and they've been posting their comments and just their general thought on how the game's going to run and how we should put the game's direction towards, things like that, as well asking questions. I try to answer as much as I can or post where I can. So that's great. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pause the video here and launch the game, and then we'll take you around, show you some more monsters that we've added. As well, I'll show you the new content that I've been working on, and things like that. Alright, so we're just gonna go ahead and log in, and I'm gonna use my red mage today. We're also going to show you some other classes, but I'll show you that later. Here I am in soccer field, and it seems there's already some people here. Some of our elite testers, Masta and Scotty's over here. Um, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you some monsters that we've added um, since the last update. Um, when you go to Crystal Room. Where is it? We're trying to go to War Memorial. Yes, right here. And then we're just gonna jump down here into Wasteland. And here are all the Wasteland monsters. I'll just zoom on the map. Skeleton Warrior and Skeleton Soldiers. As well, if any of you remember in the old Hyper Engines TB, there were various spots in Wasteland that had shamans and skeleton rangers and skeleton warriors and skeleton archers all in one location, and people would have to party up to try and kill the shaman, which would give an enormous amount of EXP. So obviously we've included that here. There's several locations for these shamans. And then there should be a couple more over around here. Somewhere around here. Yep, there's another one. Should be one over here too, I think. Yep. And then I think even one up here. Maybe. Yep. Yep. So that's here. I'm also gonna take you through. Here's the butterflies. I don't know if you guys have seen those yet. The ones that are always flying around Lad. We're gonna go ahead and check out swamp area. All the monsters should be there. Pet hotel. Here's Heina, where she used to be in original Hyper Engines TB, with all her dried meats and jewel powders and pet related items. Seems I have 700 stat points to stat into. So this is swamp, or at least the start of swamp. Giant lizards, just like in Hyper Engines TB, if you guys remember those. All the lizardmen rascals. There should be some lizardmen captains somewhere around here too. I'm not sure if there's something up here. Yep. Fire summons. There's a lot of them here. I'm actually going to save a TP spot for right here. And then if we go down here, there should be a bunch of water summons as well. Yep. Pretty cool. So since the last update, we've been scurrying to finish up skills and have them all working properly. I believe I've already updated you guys on archers attacking, mages attacking, both BM and RM. But in the previous updates, the splash damage skills and the AoE skills weren't working. They weren't coded yet. The AoE skills still haven't been coded. That's next on my to-do list. But we have fixed all the splash skills, so things like Meteor and Fireball and Draco Spirit and Salamander and what else? I think that might be it for splash skills. Maybe Apocalypse, I'm not sure. Those are all working now properly. As well, we have fully coded the attacking for Blade Warriors and Fist Warriors. Both their physical attacks as well as their finishers are working. I'll show you that later. Right now, I'm just gonna show you the splash damage on Meteor, for example, just to show you that it is working. I'll do it on these fire summons. So it should kill anyone within about 400, a certain range. Right now, all the ranges are the same. We're eventually going to customize it so it's different for each skill. But here we go. There we go. A bunch just died. All these monsters right now have about 0 defense, so that's why I can kill them all really easily. And on top of that, I'm level 300 red mage, so. And all the splash skills are working for blue mages as well. So blue meteor is working. Whatever other skill they use, ice flower, that's working. I'll hop on a blue mage later and show you guys that as well. Right now, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the donor crown I was talking about earlier. This is what it looks like. Any player that donates 50 USD or more, if we reach the 6,500 USD goal, will receive one of these with a game box. Pretty much a collector's edition game box. And again, it gives no stats. It's just a donor crown. It gives 0 defense, 0 magic defense, doesn't give any extra stats. You can't give it stats. It's just purely for looks. Just for everyone to be fair. You can take it off, put it back on, whatever you want. Oh, it seems that it changes your hair color once you have it on. And your hairstyle. Alright, so right now we're going to go ahead and go to soccer field and we're going to show you Fist Warriors attacking. Let's see. We'll just get Scotty to attack me for show. As you can see, the fist is attacking. It's using finishers, that little whirlwind there. I'm pretty sure that's a hurricane or something. And as you could see from before, my HP did drop. That's the damage being calculated. Let's get him to switch up the skills. That's something new. Also, before, I'm not sure if you guys had noticed, but anytime a player attacked, then the staff wouldn't come out on neighboring screens. So we fixed that, so that staff comes out now. I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys a combo and cutting, just so you guys see that it works. Then we'll use Burst Edge and Meteor. If you have been noticing, it's always a critical. It's simply how we coded it for now. It'll change. I'm going to ask him to keep moving just so that you guys can see the damage separated. There he is on his Blade Warrior. And of course players aren't dying as of yet, but they will. They will soon. Maybe not the next update. Actually, maybe the next update. Maybe for the next update we'll have players dying and respawning once they die, as well we'll have PK point updating. And we'll even have a PvP channel outputting all the kills on the server. We can make that happen. Along with some other things. All the attack speeds are taken directly from the original server, so it should be like in HyperEngine's TB. I can tell personally because of how I'm cutting in game. So alright. Oh, Blade Warrior is attacking. Show you guys that. As you can see, they're attacking properly. There we go. And now we'll just get Scotty to use... Yeah. We'll get Scotty to use Ice Driver on us just so you guys can see it in action. Looks like he's gonna stack. That just hit us. It might be better for me to log on a BM just so you guys can see the damage being done. Just gonna have to restart my client so I can choose the other account. Since the last update, we've also fixed a lot of updates in the game. A lot of bugs in the game. For example, previously the blue mage skills were requiring black magic, and the black magic skills were requiring blue magic. As well, we've fixed an issue that we were having with mages where they would stop attacking after X amount of time. We fixed some other issues that were causing the server to crash. So I'm going to go ahead and just use a stack now on these guys. I think you guys can see it stacking there. Yep. We've also modified how AP gets calculated in terms of skills, so that a skill will give a base attack power, and then that just gets added on to your attack power. So right now I have 7,412 AP, magic AP, but again I have no pet, necklace, or bands. And that's with my Ice Driver skill. And some skills still aren't working, such as the buffs for blue mages and red mages, as well as the buffs for archers and the AoE attacks for blue mages and red mages. This is going to be coded after this update, so possibly by the next update you guys will see AoEs and buffs all in the same update. Seems like everyone's just coming here. And we'll do a meteor just so you guys see that meteor's working as well. As you can see, it just hit everyone. Same with Ice Flower. I think you guys can see it, can't you? Hits everyone. Other skills are all working too. Blizzard is going to be an AoE skill, so it's not working as of yet. Freezing Circle is working now as well. pretty soon we're going to start coding the master skills as well. And then after that, we're going to start coding item functionality, such as potions and teleport scrolls, things like that. So the server's really going to pick up a lot of pace in terms of content, or extra content. So that should be fun. What else? Let's see if Scotty added any more monsters anywhere else. Seems like Scotty has done Rampo. So we'll go ahead and go to Rampo. I'm not sure how we get there right now, but we'll figure it out. Oh, I have teleports there. Never mind. So this is Rampo storage. I'm not sure if I've brought you guys here yet. But the teleporter NPC is working, and we're going to go ahead and go to the first floor of Rampo. I guess that, yep. Seems like Rampo isn't yet, doesn't have monsters yet. Oh, he meant outside of Rampo. Okay. Here we go. Shadow Telos, Ancient Boggles. If he did it properly, there should be 2 rather large zombie orcs over here. Yep, here they are. You guys remember these bad boys? They would drop zombie blood that can be used to attack faster on blade warriors. I think they might have been smaller. I don't know. Pretty cool stuff. So that's it for this week. As I said, next week, in terms of content, I'm not really sure what we're going to be doing, but there is going to be an update, of course. It might have, like I said, PK points, PvP channel displaying, characters dying and respawning. Probably it'll even have all the AoE skills for the base skills working. So like Meteor Shower and Blizzard and Fire Rain, those will work as well. I'm hoping to do all the buffs as well, so things like Black Touch and Black Shield and Paralyze and Warm Other, and all those things should work as of next week. And then we'll just see what else I get done in the time from between now and next Sunday, and I'll just include that in the update. So again, I want to thank everyone for tuning in for this week's update, as well for all your support on Indiegogo. We really couldn't have reached the goal without you. Hopefully we do make it to 6,500, because it would be pretty cool to have a collector's edition game case for turf battles. As well, I'm pretty sure most players would appreciate the crown, walking around in game with it. It's completely fair since it doesn't give any stats. So before anyone says it's not fair that someone has it and another person doesn't, it gives no stats. It's simply a cosmetic item. Yeah, it looks like that's it for this week. Thanks again. You guys can go ahead and go on the forums and post your thoughts on this week's update. If you know something that should be changed or something like that, just post it on the forums and we'll take a look. Yeah, I'll see you guys next week.